Hello and welcome to Threefold Herbal Healing. I'm Herbalist Leo, and today I want to speak about natural ways to take care of your skin during the summer. So summer is this time of the year, it's that season where we spend a lot of time outdoors, be it in the garden, in the beach, hiking. We are outdoorsy in the summer. Being outdoors exposes the skin to light, warmth, and radiation from the sun. And since we are doing it more frequently in the summer, that can create problems in the skin that can really do some damage to the skin. So, how to prevent those damages to the skin and how to protect the skin during the summer. The skin, not surprisingly, is a barrier. It's a protective barrier that first and foremost, it's protect the internal organs and tissue from external threats, such as pathogens, UV radiation, and physical damage. It also controls what can enter the body and what might not. So some substances do penetrate the body, are absorbed in the body, and the skin decides what will be absorbed and what will not. It also helps regulate temperature because it's regulate how much we sweat, how much sweat we produce, and it also regulate blood flow in the skin itself. It's a sensory organ. You have nerves on your skin, in your skin, that allow you to feel touch, pressure, temperature, and pain. When the skin is exposed to sunlight, it synthesizes vitamin D. Vitamin D is crucial for calcium absorption, bone health, and the immune system. It's actually important for immune cell T, a type of immune cells that are part of the adaptogens and immune function. So it's an immune functioning, it has an immune functioning too. It's part of the immune system in that way too. The skin helps maintain proper hydration by preventing excessive water loss. And it also is a way to eliminate salts and toxins, some of the toxins that the liver can't handle and recycle come out through the skin. When it's hot outside and dry, especially, the skin tends to lose some of its moisture. And when it does that, it compromises its ability to perform all those very important roles that I just mentioned. So there are two ways that the skin can lose moisture: dry skin versus dehydrated skin. So what's the difference between dry skin and dehydrated skin? Dry skin happens when the sebacous gland, the sebacous glands are those small glands on your skin that release sebum. When the sebacous glands stop working, then you have dry skin. Sebum is an oily substance that contains immune cells that cover your entire skin, everywhere that you have skin. When the sebacous glands stop working, your skin don't have this oily layer on top of it, and the lack of natural oil make the pores much drier, much smaller, visibly flaky, and dull. Dry skin can be either genetic or it can be a reaction to a medication. Dehydrated skin, on the other hand, result when the skin cells themselves don't have enough water or fluid in them. They are dry from within the cells of the skin. It is usually a temporary condition and is often described as dry underneath with an oily surface or coat on the top. Dehydrated skin conditions are mainly caused by external factors, such as sun exposure, incorrect use of topical applications, harsh cosmetic treatments, saunas, and swimming, especially if you swim in a pool where there is a lot of chlorine in the water. While hydration in the cells of the skin make the skin soft and flexible, oils keep the water contained inside the cells, keeping the cells dehydrated. Sunburn is a condition where prolonged exposure to sunlight and low humidity, so very dry condition, leads to dry, tight, red skin. So it's dehydrated condition that is taken to its extreme. Sweating can actually activate the sebum gland and encourage them to produce more oils and prevent dehydration. But if the sweating is too excessive, the sweating might wash off all the oils, leaving your skin without any protection and leading to dry skin, which is a condition there is no effective barrier, actually. So what can you do in order to prevent dry skin and dehydration skin? So as we say, dry skin is mostly genetic. You cannot prevent it, but mostly you can help buffer the condition a little bit. When considering hydration of the skin, you want to consider was water and fat. Another important point is the quality of the food and drink that you ingest. If your goal is to build health, you want to use high-quality building blocks. You want to hydrate with water and fruit and avoid dehydrating drinks like coffee and alcohol because they are diuretic, so they dehydrate all your body and it will be reflected in the condition of your skin. While juice and soda are very tempting during the summer, they contain sugar and lack the fiber that can slow down sugar absorption in the blood. So a lot of juices and a lot of soda will cause sugar spikes in your blood and bring you closer to insulin resistance. So you really want to avoid them or reduce their intake all year, but in the summer too. You want to eat a lot of cooling fruits that contain a lot of water, like watermelon, peaches, and berries, that can help you cool down and hydrate your cells, and drink a lot of water or sun tea, herbal teas that can hydrate your body, basically. The type of fats that you choose to use in your diet is crucial for the health of your skin and basically to the health of all your cells, not just the cells of the skin, but all the cells, because all the cells boundaries are made out of fat. Seed oils such as sunflower, safflower, and soybean oil are high in omega-6 fatty acid. Omega-6 fatty acid is pro-inflammatory, and the more you consume those oil, the more inflammation you develop in your body. Since those oils are found in a lot of condiment on the supermarket shelf, I would suggest you read the labels and try to avoid them as much as possible. Instead of using them, I suggest using olive oil, coconut oil, butter, and ghee for cooking and for dressings, like salad dressing, or sauces when you make sauces. Cold water, wild caught, medium, and small fish are a great source of omega-3 fatty acid. And omega-3 fatty acid is anti-inflammatory, so it will reduce inflammation in the body, which is good for all your cells, but in our case, for the cells of the skin. I suggest eating half a pound of cold water wild-caught salmon every week. You can also eat a lot of sardines. That will be a good source of omega-3 fatty acid too. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble substance, so it's another type of fat that is crucial for skin health. It's naturally present in the sebum that your skin secrete, that cover all your body, this layer of oil that cover your body, and is a powerful antioxidant that protect the skin cell from oxidative stress, free radicals, and UV damage. Vitamin E also support skin healing process. So if you have wounds or cut or scratches, vitamin E can support the healing process. Some foods that are high in vitamin E are avocado, sunflower, almonds, beet greens, pumpkins, spinach, and asparagus. If you plan on spending long days outdoors, gardening or hiking, protecting your skin from sun is a really good idea to consider. You want to consider using a wide brim hat to protect your face, long sleeve shirt, and long sleeve pants that are made with natural fibers that can allow the heat to dissipate. And also that they are light, that they are not heavy on you, that you feel cool down. You don't want the warmth to accumulate inside the clothes. And you want to use sunscreen. When you consider what type of sunscreen you want to use, you want to opt for the mineral-based sunscreen because there are two types of sunscreen, the mineral-based and chemical-based. Mineral-based sunscreens contain zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. They are like white powders that basically block the sun rays. They create a layer of minerals over the body that blocks the sun rays from reaching your skin cells. So they are creating protective layer outside of the body. Those substances are not toxic for your body and they are non-toxic for the environment. Chemical-based sunscreen, on the other hand, are absorbed into the skin cells where they neutralize UV rays. Chemical-based sunscreen are toxic to the body and might irritate your skin. They are toxic to the environment too because when you swim in the sea, they dissolve from your body and then they can be harmful for fish, marine life, and coral reef. So you want to consider avoiding them altogether. Now, what about everyday skincare that you do in the summer? So one thing to remember is that you don't want to use alcohol-based cleaners or toner on the skin because they are going to dry the sebum, and you don't want to dry the sebum. So avoid using alcohol-based cosmetic. The other thing to remember is that you don't want to use just oil. You want the oil to come in the context of water. So you want to use liniment, and not liniment, but ointments. So you want ointment that have oil and water element coming together, emulsify together, because that way the water does not evaporate. So it's really a protective layer over your skin. And it's important to remember that skincare shouldn't be a complex process. Should be very simple. The less you put on your skin, the better. Remember that Rosemary Gladstar said, "What you can't eat, you don't want to put on your skin." So it's really need to be simple, friendly for your body, and friendly for the environment. And the most important thing is to create a routine and be consistent with it. So do the same thing day after day after day, because skin, like a lot of other things that has to do with health, is built one step at a time with consistency. That's it for today. I hope you will find it beneficial. I would love to hear from you. And, if you have a question, if you have a comment, please leave them down in the comment space. Wishing you well until the end of the summer. It feels like it's almost the end. Bye.